Hello everyone, Wise Gamer here, and today we're doing another indie game preview. This time it's on Pirate Duel, a browser-based strategy game similar to games like Travian and other games like that. If you've played any of those, like build your town up some, then go out and like raid different villages and stuff like that, timer-based type games. It's made by Magic Box Limited, and it is from 2 developers out of Bulgaria. The game has been in beta for the last couple months, and you're actually able to sign up for it now and kind of play around with it some, with an official release date on the 21st of February. So perfect timing. This video should be coming out on that day or right around that day. If not, I think it's going to be on that day. Depends on how I can edit it in time. But either way, game's coming out on the 21st officially. You can find it at pirateduel.com. I'll have that link down below. Go ahead and sign up for an account, and basically I'm going to go ahead and create my first little character here. I haven't really played the game yet, haven't even hopped into it, but I do know what this type of game is about. Some of the cool things is that there's a really neat storyline. It's got really nice hand-drawn artwork. All this stuff was self-funded. There was no Kickstarter, there was no like backers or anything like that. The 2 developers paid for everything themselves, including all the hosting and everything. Just crazy in my opinion. But they started this in 2013 and they've just been working since then. So Magic Box Limited, making Pirate Duel. So yeah, so as you hop in here, there's a few different clans, and I'm not going to worry too much about the differences in them, but there are some different like bonuses you get for each clan, as you can see by picking the different ones here. There's also some different chronicles at the bottom that kind of tell you a little bit about that clan and everything too. Then of course you can pick male or female, which doesn't change your stats at all, which is cool. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Barca clan. Why not? I don't know too much about them, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to name myself Wise Gamer. Promo code's not going to worry about that. And real quick, I should mention, a lot of these browser games, or even like games like Clash of Clans for mobile devices, you build your own town, and one of the key things that people always do is they have these microtransactions, right? That's what we hate about free games. It's not really free, there's microtransactions. So one philosophy that the game developers have is actually no pay to win at all. There are supporter kits. However, the supporter kits are things that change, like let's say cosmetics on the game, not any type of advantage or direct advantage to the game. They're really key on saying that because they think that it's ridiculous how there's games that do that where it's pay to win, and they're saying that they are promising that there is no pay to win in this game. So we'll see. Another cool thing is like different rewards for in-depth fighting. Really cool storyline throughout the whole thing. And then the artwork, like I said, all this stuff is hand-drawn, and it's really neat. I love the style. So let's go ahead and save my captain here. Clan Barca is not recommended for new players. Okay, let's not pick that. Let's pick Laris. There we go. Thank you for telling me that, game, because I would have made a big mistake. Now, this is how you start off. So basically, you have, your resources at the bottom here, and you get a little tutorial type thing. So, ahoy, Wise Gamer. As governor of this pirate town, you have the difficult task to turn it into the most powerful pirate towns. I will help you in your quest together, and we will plunder many resources, kill a lot of lousy scum, and feed the sharks with our enemies. Continue. So I'm going to follow part of the tutorial here, and then this level up button is something that I have on a test account that allows me as press to be able to kind of show you guys some more of the features that you get later down the line that you wouldn't normally get. So there is no free rum. In this first lesson, I am sent by the Guild of Pirate Clans. As you know, for each new town, there's an initial resource grant and a counselor in return. You need to fight our greatest enemy, the Empire, and follow the pirate code. So let's go into the story some. Basically, we're fighting this NPC pirate empire type thing, or we're fighting the Empire so we can be pirates to fight them. There we go. So for each successfully completed task, you receive different rewards. When you're ready with the task, you need to come back to me to collect your rewards. So quest system, go ahead and follow your advice until you complete the training. There we go. And build a lumber yard. So this is like your basic, like Travian, like I said, or Clash of Clans or something like that. So we're getting our basic resources right now. So the first one is lumber. So we're going to click here on the lumber yard to build it. It requires these resources here, which I have right here listed. And it takes 2 minutes to build it. So we're going to go ahead and buy that. So one of the things that I see in a lot of pay-to-win games is there's ways to speed up this timer. And speeding up that timer means it becomes pay-to-win, because you can do that to start paying for bonuses like gems and Clash of Clans and such like that to get better workers that'll speed up things and you can do more at once. And that's what sucks about games like that. So as we wait this 2 minutes for this to go on, this is part of like Travian, for example, you wait these timers like that. You can see a few other things. So there's actually a ranking system that you can see on leaderboards. You can go to your profile and make some changes there, which is pretty neat. You can go to messages, so you can actually send messages to other people around. And then the extras are things that, this is where you like get the supporter stuff and everything. And I want to go ahead and show this. So first of all, you can remove all the banners. So there's actually going to be like advertising banners and stuff like that. You can get this. and this costs you 20 sapphire. I believe that's what that is. So I get some sapphire to start because, again, this is a like test account type thing for press, but basically you can do that. For example, remove all the banners, so not pay to win in any way, shape, or form. You can become a supporter, so you get access to locked functionalities in the game. They don't give direct advantage over the rest of the players, but highlight supporters and improve gameplay significantly. So if we look at more information on that, this is where I'm saying that there's no pay to win, for example. So they have comparison of lines is one of the most useful and convenient functionalities. Thanks to it, you can compare immediately your lines with those of your enemies to choose appropriate strategies. So it compares what you're doing versus what your enemies are doing, but it's not giving you like, oh, hey, we're just going to throw out free buildings for you or something like that. You know, you can actually accrue more attacks at once by the guild without having to worry about them expiring. That's cool. You get sound notifications in the browser when something's happening. So stuff like that. So you can have it open in your browser and get notifications. It's not like, oh, we're going to cut the time in half of all your buildings, stuff like that. So that's kind of neat. The mobile app is another cool thing. Basically, it allows you to do stuff from mobile real time, so you don't have to worry about doing it in the browser on the computer. Buying sapphire, excuse me, you can see the pricing right here, up to 60 euros for 500 of them. So microtransaction, but hey, again, it's not at all like like Clash of Clans or something like that. And then finally rewards. So you actually can earn sapphire for getting different development points and watching trailers and stuff like that too. So you can test out some of those things. So that's another really neat thing. On the left side here of the interface, you can check out your fleet, information about your captain and guild that you're in. We can check out the map. Don't have access to the map yet. Okay. It's probably because I need to build a structure for that. Different events going on, reports for like attacks and stuff like that, I'm sure. Yeah, battles, adventures, espionage, so different quests that you can do. There's a forum, contact us, and ads and everything there. So there we go. Let's go back to our town. This should just about be done. Oh, it looks like it's already built now, so we're producing lumber. We should see that lumber go up over time. If we click on the lumber yard, we should see, there we go, plus 20 lumber. It's at level 0 right now. We can buy logging instead, so there's different upgrades for the buildings. That's cool. Okay, let's go back to our little quest giver. We're getting a reward of 36 lumber for completing that. Now they want us to build some houses. So each level of houses gives us workers who we can use in our lumber yard. Oh, so it's not producing any because we don't have any workers. That makes sense. So let's get some workers. That's a 0 out of 0 right here, I'm sure. 0 pirates. Or maybe this part, 0 workers. There we go. So let's do this. This takes 2 minutes. So as you can see, this is basically the gameplay here where you're going to be building stuff. At the beginning, there's lots of stuff and it only takes 2 minutes to build. As you do these upgrades to get better and better at production and stuff like that, it's going to take longer. It usually, you know, it goes to like 12 hours or something like that. And it's a fun game where you take over like multiple towns normally. I've played a few of these browser types games before, so that's how I'm able to kind of talk to these. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video for a second, hit my little level up button for my press kit and see where I'm at, get familiar with it, and then I'll jump back to the video so you can see some of the further stuff in the game. Alrighty guys, so actually I clicked that level up button which was supposed to take me to a little bit further down the game, and I must have had some type of bug. I did get this information a couple weeks ago, and now that it's 3 days before launch they might have took out that feature, but I have some sort of bug on this test portion now where I can't go back to the town that I was even in just now. It just keeps telling me to create a pirate, and every time I try to, as an example, whether it's Wise Gamer or anything like that, it's just bringing me back to the screen. So I have some sort of bug, but that's not going to be in the actual game. It's just because of the special like level up type thing that I did. So what I want to do instead is I'm actually going to bring over a little screenshot list for you. Let's see here. Right there, screenshots. Okay. Bring that over for you guys. And we can take a look at actually some of the in-game things here. So you can see like a nice big town built up here. This is part of the ship part of it, so some of the tactics are here to have with your fleet as you send it out to different areas and defend yourself against battles and things like that. We also have a picture of, there we go. So this is like your captain itself when you click on the captain tab, which I didn't get a chance to do just yet. But you can upgrade your own captain skills even, so it's kind of like RPG elements there where you can be better at tactics for plundering or battle skills and tactical skills, which is really, really cool too. Movement of your ships, things like that. Moving forward, you can see that this is like a portion of the map, so you can see all these different towns and everything out there too. So different towns, I believe there's PvP. Most of these games have PvP. I didn't see it mentioned actually in the press kit, but you can usually plunder other towns too, which is kind of neat. And then you can see like your ships and everything too, your actual fleet. So this is something that you came to randomly, it looks like, on your ship, and it tells you about some of the different defenders and stuff like that too. So it's really, really neat actually, like the depth, the battle portion of it too, some different strategies that you're going to want there. So these are just different objects that you can run into out there as you're traveling and exploring the sea and stuff too. So this shows some plundering and different caves and things like that too. And this last one here is like an octopus that I guess you'd be going against too. So this is one of the islands. There you go. So the name of the island is Kraken Abyss. So it shows you pretty hard difficulty and things like that. So really, really cool game though, guys. Definitely check it out. It's a free game, and it's one of those things that when you're sitting at work, you can log in, you know, hit a few things on timers, and then it winds up becoming one of those things with like Clash of Clans where you have like alarm clock set in your phone. You're like, oh man, okay, at this time I gotta get the best benefit possible, so this time my workers will be done, and then I gotta upgrade this building. I've totally played Command and Conquer Tiberian Alliance, I believe it was. I played Travian a lot. I played other ones like this where it's all timer based, and boy, let me tell you, they're extremely addicting. So I warn you now. The greatest thing is that there's no pay to win on this, so in that case you don't have to worry about like being behind everyone else because you didn't spend real money on it, which is really, really neat. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Check out the links below to check the game out. At least sign up for it. Try it for a day or two. If you're not hooked, let me know in the comments, because you must be crazy. These games, if you like the base builder type game, it's very easy to get hooked and drawn into these things. So I think you're going to enjoy it. Check it out. Let me know. Let the developers know as well. And next time, I guess I'll be doing another indie game preview, probably on a game called War the Game, which is on Steam right now if you guys want to check it out. Otherwise, I'm trying to get that to record. I'm having some issues with my software on that. If you guys have any other ideas, though, leave me a link down below and I'll check it out. Thanks and have a great day.